Hey babes, I'm Miss Mila Rose, and today I'm cosplaying as Makima from the anime Chainsaw Man. Enjoy! As you may have already guessed, Makima was a fan-requested cosplay, and of course, she won my Twitter poll vote. And I couldn't have been more happy for Makima to have won that vote. Fun fact, before I actually purchased this cosplay, I had not watched the anime Chainsaw Man, but after purchasing the cosplay, I knew I had to do some research. And research I did as I binge-watched the entire anime season in just 2 days. Not as quickly as my Demon Slayer binge-watch, which happened in an evening, but needless to say, I was very captivated on this very epic and funny anime. Now, Makima's character is very dominating, but very effortless. She shows up in the room and she has an air of the boss. And she doesn't even have to try. She just is, and everyone respects that. Emulating her character in terms of roleplay wasn't too difficult for me, but I will say that the character power and my real personality is actually a lot closer to authentic. I actually loved Power's character so much, so I am interested in doing a Power cosplay in the near future. But today's cosplay is all about Makima, so let's get right into it. This is the complete Makima cosplay look, and it's been really easy too. I love when I get easy cosplays to do, and this cosplay is 2 parts. The wig and the costume, and then a third my shoes, but that was already a part of my shoe collection, so I didn't have to purchase anything for the footwear. So for the shoes, I am wearing these black heels. They look like this, and I thought that they really go well with this cosplay, so I had to wear them. The costume is made up of 3 parts. Her tie, which by the way, love because it is a zipper tie, so I don't have to actually know how to tie a tie. The only cosplay I believe that I had to manually tie a tie was for Cardcaptor Sakura. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure Kyoko Kirigiri's cosplay also has a tie that I have to do manually, and she's my next cosplay, so cringe, but I'll get through it and I'll figure out how to do the tie. Then there is the white button-up blouse, which I am tucking into the pants. And the pants are zip up and button, and they're a little stretchy at the waist. I'm also wearing white ankle socks, and then under my blouse I am wearing silicone C-cups to give myself a little bit more of a chest. Last but not least, to complete this cosplay look, I have her wig. Now her wig did require a little bit of work, but it wasn't too bad, and I'm getting so much better at cutting bangs, you guys, so I did have to manually trim the bangs. They were too long, so I trimmed them, and I think I did a pretty decent job. And I think a big reason why is because, for those of you who don't know, I have bangs myself now that are like down to my eyebrows. Sometimes they go into my eyelashes before I trim them again when they grow out. And I have been trimming my bangs manually myself. I have not been going to a salon to trim my bangs. So I've been gaining quite the experience with cutting bangs. And so voila, look at this beautiful trim job I've done on these bangs. They look level, they look pretty good. Not perfect, but I think they look really good. What do you think? Did I do a good job cutting these bangs for Makima's wig? Let me know in the comment section down below. Secondly, I had to redo the braid for this wig because, for those of you who don't know, I've actually worn this wig a few times already for some filmography shoots, and so it was a little used, it was a little worn, hair was starting to poof out, so I had to redo the braid. I don't think I did an amazing job with the braid. It's so hard to do. I actually had to get help holding a chunk of hair as I was getting the braid going. Doing it without being on my head wasn't helpful, and then doing it on my head, my arms were like trying to reach super far back and it just wasn't working out, so I needed help. So if it looks a little uneven at the back, that's why. But you know what, that's okay because it looks pretty decent otherwise, and I can just throw it over the shoulder like this, which is a really nice way to carry the wig when I'm not actively filming or taking photos because the wig is so heavy. So if I prop it on my shoulder, it kind of reduces the pullback effect, which can really strain the head, give me headaches. For those of you who don't wear wigs, when you're wearing a heavy wig, you can get headaches really quickly after just like wearing it for a couple hours. So that's a fun fact if you didn't know about that. There's one more thing I had to do for this wig, and that was the fact that this wig came with too much hair for the side bangs here. I mean, this is about the thickness that you would want for her character design. Her amount of hair that she had on the sides were more than double this. So that was way too much hair, but it actually worked out to my advantage because basically what I did was I took all of that excess bang, I tucked it under the wig, I tied it up like a ponytail, I tucked it in the wig cap, and so it's kind of hiding my ears a little bit, which her ears don't really show. Correct me if I'm wrong. From what I remember, she doesn't have her ears showing. It's covered by her hair. So it worked out, but it was a little bit of extra work I had to do on my part to get this wig looking snatched. For her nails, I am doing a black nail polish. For those of you who know, Makima is a bit of a dark character, so I think black nails suit her very nicely. Red probably would have also worked, but I really like the black. My makeup look is pretty simple. I'm just wearing a bit of a smoky eye. I tried to add like a bit of a yellow liner of shadow before adding my eyeliner. I don't know if it's very visible. It wasn't really pigmented, really going on and showing, but I think that's okay. It's a bit of a blended look. And then post edits for my photo shoot, I am going to be changing Makima's eyes to yellow, so it will suit her character. But I do like to add some of that pigmentation for my videos because I do not wear contact lenses for my cosplays. And then for my lips, I am doing a bit of a pink, and then I'm using a bit of a purple lip gloss to make the color a little bit more of a darker purple. I think it looks a little bit better for her than a red lipstick, but I think red would have been fine too, and even potentially a black or a nude, depending on how dark I want to make the character or how natural I wanted to make the character. I usually do choose more of a glamorous look and appeal to my cosplays, so I thought that this color was very fitting to make Makima a little bit more glam. So this is my Makima cosplay. I hope you enjoy the look, and as always, I've done a complete Makima photo shoot, so stay tuned for those behind the scenes right now. that's it from me today. I hope you babes enjoyed coming along with me on this cosplay journey as Makima from Chainsaw Man. I had tons of fun with this one, and I know I've said that so many times, but I truly enjoyed cosplaying as Makima, and she wasn't extremely painful to cosplay either, based on her character design, having to actually wear all of these different items while cosplaying her. It's been quite the joy. I love her character, I love the anime, and I'm so excited to one day do Power as well. Kyoko Kirigiri is the next cosplay I am doing, and then after that I am finally doing Raiden Shogun from Genshin Impact. Oh, and I also have my next cosplay Twitter poll vote up for my next 4 choices for a Genshin Impact cosplay, and these include Lumine, Fischl, Mona, and Ayaka. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, till next time.